Marcus, 3 touchdowns tonight, 68-yard game winner. What was it like out there for you, and sort of walk us through that final game-winning touchdown?
I don't know if it's a game winner. I think the defense definitely stepped up that last drive. So I think that if anyone won the game for us, it was probably the defense. But I think that play call was perfect for what they were running at that time, and I think that it was a big play for Akaika to make, for him to sit there and get prepared to throw it deep. I think going through our head in that drive, we knew we needed to score. And we were really excited about the play call after it came in, and it obviously worked out.
Rollo called the throw a vet throw, were his words, and said that that's a concept that is hard to replicate in practice, that it's something that you see on the game field and try to take advantage of. What was seen and what sort of led to that being the play call and that throw?
I mean, their defense, they play a midpoint cover 3. So the corner or the safety playing cover 3 over the top on the side is playing in between us, me in the slot. So we saw them on film, and we knew that they would bite down on I think it was Dylan, on his sail route or his corner route, and we knew that if the midpoint player was to do that I'd be wide open running down the sideline. And luckily they were playing that coverage, and we knew that it would work out. And Kaika sat there and watched it develop and was able to see it. He probably saw it before the play, and he saw it while it was happening, and was able to make a solid throw.
Jahlani, when we talk about big plays, the interception that you had down in the south end zone here was certainly a turning point. Walk us through that play and how that sort of gave your defense a momentum lift.
Is this on? Oh, okay. It seems like everybody's giving me credit, but I don't know if everybody else noticed. Our D-line made a great play on the QB, forced him to make a bad pass, and I just had to capitalize on the tight end's mistake on not catching the ball. But it was just a team effort. There's no Heisman winner on our team, if you noticed. But we're going to make sure that we're going to have a great defense, and we got to play together. And on that play, everybody seemed to be on the same page, and that was awesome.
For all three of you, I suppose, the message after the first couple of games was to stick together, to not point fingers, and just to keep fighting. This was a game that required you guys to stick together and keep fighting. Were you pleased with the way that you guys did that as a team tonight, and how you went the length of that game and kept bouncing back and ended up with your first win?
Yes. In the previous years when we were down, and we kind of struggled as a team to come together, and we kind of like tore apart, and that kind of like ruined our whole team last year. But when Rollo came in, he started preaching unity within our team, and I just feel like we did a really good job of sticking together and becoming a team instead of like going at it with each other. And I feel like we're doing better with that, and that's going to lead to more victories in the future.
What did Tennessee Martin do to, almost pull it off here tonight?
I think that they came in believing that they could win the game. And I think that some of our team wasn't exactly believing that, and was just kind of hoping that they made the right play at the right time instead of believing that they were going to have their moment. I think that they came in ready to play, and they expected to win, and they thought that they were better than us. And I don't know if our team had that mindset dropping the first 2. So I think after pulling that one out, I think we're definitely going to have the confidence to do that in the future, but I don't think we were ready this game.
Diocemy, when Coach Rollo was in here earlier, he said in the past, previous UH teams have been hoping they're going to get a win, hoping they would fall into a win. Now he's trying to get that mindset where you guys believe you guys are going to get a win. Is that kind of that thing resonated at halftime and carried you guys through that second half?
Yeah, most definitely. If you come into a game with any doubt, then that's going to it's going to mess up your playing. It's going to mess up what you're doing on the field the entire time. You have to have that mindset that you're going to win, and it has to resonate through the team.
What was said at halftime to turn things around that second half?
It has to start off with RJ. He's a very inspirational person, and I feel like he's like the glue of our team. Like he just brings everybody close together, and he unifies everybody. And like he just told us to like keep our heads up and to just fight through it, and like just to come out with the W, and that's exactly what we did.
I kind of want to ask a same version of that question. And Rolo said that, this team hopes to win instead of expects to win. Jahlani, how do you, a win certainly starts, that change, but how do you guys as a team continue to foster that mentality that, when you take the field out here, that there's an expectation that you're going to defend and win the game and not hope that you're going to do those things?
I mean, it just starts off as a team. If our coach is believing in us, we have to believe in ourselves. And I know that there's a couple of players who do, but we just have to unite, I guess. And it's going to be a domino effect. This win is going to help us out, and it's just going to give us more confidence, especially since we had a rough 2 games before. But I don't know.
What was the question?
Same question. Just how do you continue to foster the expectation to win instead of the hope to win?
I think it starts at practice. I think that there's things at practice that were going on the previous years where it wasn't exactly, it was more preparation not to lose and not preparation to win. So I think that this coaching staff and this team itself really needs to work on that, and I think that we're getting there. I think after this game, having the confidence going in next week, preparing for Arizona, we need to prepare like we're going to win and not preparing to not lose.
Marcus, after seeing Ikaika throw his second interception to start the second half, is there any time where you're losing confidence in him, and what are you telling him to help him regain that and stay confident throughout the rest of the game?
I think him being a senior and being a leader on our team, I don't think we can ever lose confidence in him. So I wasn't really losing confidence. I knew he needed a boost, a pickup, because you can see that after a few bad plays, players start doubting themselves. And I think that one of the biggest things that me or someone else on the team needs to tell him or tell anybody that made a mistake is that it was a fluke and that we can come out and win the drive or win the play or win the game. So I think that was really big for him. I think RJ, like Diocemy said, is really good at saying stuff like that. So I think he came in and told Ikaika, hey, forget about those plays, and we can go out and score this drive and ultimately win the game. So I think that's a big thing. We never lose confidence in him. We just need to bring him up.